Good morning. Welcome to Great Transition Strategies Monday morning stand-up. 5 minutes to get your week off to a great start and potentially give you something to make you a more effective leader. New setting today. I'm a little different. We're actually down in Charlottesville, Virginia. Our daughter Lindsay just completed her MBA program and she graduated yesterday from University of Virginia's Darden School of Business. So we're very proud of Lindsay. Congratulations, Lindsay. Love you. Great work. That was a hard 2 years for her. So we'll be home later on today. Today's topic, evaluations. I've been working with a client on the annual process at her organization, and she's just not happy with it. She can't change it. So she's trying to figure out, how can I make this thing work better for her and the people that she works with? So that's what we're going to talk about today. And if you love your organization's process, write it in the comments and tell us about it. Hey, this is our process. Here's how we do it, and this works. So share that with the community. So this is what we've worked on. Well, since I mentioned college here, grad school. Think about when you're in an academic program, you always know where you are. You're always being evaluated. You're constantly being evaluated. Tests, quizzes, papers, presentations, group projects, whatever. Constantly being evaluated. You are in the workforce, you're being constantly evaluated as well. However, in the academic setting, you always know how you're doing. You know your grades. So when you get that grade at the end, it's not a big surprise, is it? In the workforce, sometimes it is. With the annual evaluation, a lot of stress on both sides. So think of this as I approach this. Think about this from the standpoint of being the person giving the evaluation and the person being evaluated. All right. So the person I'm working with, she has come up with, we've been working on it for a few weeks. She's come up with, I'm going to flip the script. Flip the script in two areas. Number one, the criteria for the evaluation, how the individual is being measured. And number two, leading the evaluation. So let's dig into each one of them. Flipping the script on setting the criteria. What she's going to do is she's going to set up meetings with her people she works with, and in them, she's going to have them put together, these are the main areas that I'm responsible for. And under each one of those, no more than 3. And under each of those, no more than 3 specific criteria that specific result that person needs to get. For instance, think about a software project. It's not writing this many lines of code. It's delivering this to the customer. Customer service, reducing the number of customer service calls so they get there. Reducing not just production with certain quality. So we're looking at all those things, those results, specific results. So she's thinking it's going to be 2 to 3 meetings to get them there. And once those 2 to 3 meetings are complete, now they've built a partnership. So now they have the criteria to be evaluated against. Okay, that's the first. Second part is the evaluation part. She's going to start with bi-weekly meetings where the individuals are going to lead the discussion on, hey, this is how I'm doing. So it's essentially the report card. How am I doing? Using what they just wrote as the guide for the meeting, right? So we sit down at 2 weeks, and at the 2-week mark, okay, here's what I said I'm going to deliver. Here's, in fact, what I've delivered. Here's how I'm doing. So now everyone knows the grade along the way. Everyone knows how they're doing. So that's the purpose of it. So she says, flipping the script in 2 areas. Results, what are the results? And then number 2, driving the process, right? So think about you in your work environment. How would this resonate with you and the folks you're working for? Would it be helpful? Would it not work? Or do you have a really good process that works right now for you and it works for the individuals? Think about that. If you have it, share, or make what we just talked about better and share that with the community so we can help each other get better at this process. The evaluation process should not be a surprise. It should be something where I know where I am. This is just a culmination of all the things we've talked about for a long time. Hope you found that helpful. I look forward to an opportunity to work with you. Take a look at also my YouTube page and other things that I have, my blog. There's a lot more content there. I'd welcome the opportunity to work with you. Thanks for listening. Have a great week. See you next Monday morning, 8:30.